Today, I'm going to help you pass the test. What test, you might be asking? The test of faith. You probably are going through some things right now, things that you don't like. It feels like the heat is turned up a little bit. You might feel like Daniel in the lion's den. You might feel like the Hebrew boys in the furnace. You might feel trapped by all sides. And you might be like, is this it? Am I going to quit? Are you asking yourself, why does all this matter? Why do I keep chasing after my vision? Why do I keep chasing after success in my dreams? And I'm not there yet. One, the enemy will love to stop you in your tracks. All that momentum you've been building, he wants to stop it. Well, you came to the right message, because instead of stopping, it's going to be like a marathon where you take a break, get some water, and you keep going. Right now, this is your water break. Right now, you're taking a breather. But right after this water break, after this breather, you're going to run faster and longer than you did before. Why am I so sure? Because God ordained for this message to happen. God ordained for you to listen to this message at this current moment. He is saying, I love you. He is saying, you are more than a conqueror. He is saying, you have overwhelming victory through Christ. He is saying, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now, if God is speaking a word over you, receive that word and take that word to heart. Galatians 6:9, my favorite verse. I put it everywhere that I can. It says, do not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we'll reap a harvest if we don't give up. That harvest that you want to reap, the condition is you not giving up. You are being tested to see not if you can last, but how much faith you have. You're not being tested to see how much hours you could put in. You're not being tested to see how smart you are. You're not being tested to see if you can network the best. You're not tested if you can to see how much money you have in your account. You're being tested to see how much faith you have in Christ, to see how much faith you have of what he spoke over you. Be reminded of the word that he spoke over you, the assignment that he gave you, the vision that he gave you. Remember how exciting it was to see that vision so clearly? You see the family, you see the house, you see the situation in the vision so clearly. It looks way different than what you're living on right now. And how motivated you were when you're like, God, you trusted me with that vision. You trusted me to be this. You trusted me to help these people. You wanted me to have this. You want me to have that. God's going to give it to you. But during the test, right now, during the test, he is seeing how much faith you have to keep going. How much faith do you have? All it's required to move that mountain is mustard seed faith. Every single time that you're questioning your vision, every time you're questioning to keep going, every time you're telling yourself, why does this matter? The opposite of that thought that's going to keep you going, if you're saying, man, I should be quitting, or you're saying, why does this matter? Or you're saying, man, I just don't have the energy. Take that same thought, turn it around and say, I have faith that God told me to keep going because he trusts me with the assignment. He trusted me with the vision. He believed in me when I didn't believe in me. He made me a certain way. He made me grow up in a certain path. He made me see these certain people and have these certain experiences because he knows that that's exactly what I would need to see the vision come to pass, to see my dreams, to see the things that he's been showing me for so long. All I got to do is just take one more at bat. I have to upload one more video. You have to take one more course. You have to learn one more concept. You have to practice one more time. And that is how you pass the test. That is how you say, I'm in the fire, but I know who's with me in the fire, like the Hebrew boys. When King Nebuchadnezzar was like, is there a fourth man in the fire? Does he look like the Son of God? You're in the fire, you're in the test, but the Son of God is with you. God Emmanuel, God with us. Are you aware of your identity? That he said that you are an heir to the throne? That you have a seat at the table? Are you aware that he calls you his son, his daughter? You're royalty. The enemy and the people in the world wants you to stop. I don't want you to stop. The Lord does not want you to stop. And the people that are attached to the blessing when you keep going don't want you to stop. So keep going. Pass this test. Say, God, all I have in me right now is mustard seed faith. Take my faith and move this mountain that's in front of me right now. And you are going to be refreshed like that marathon. You're going to take that cup of water, take that Gatorade, take that 5-10 second stretch, and you're going to sprint towards the vision. You got this. There's nothing you can't do. God says that we could do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Now, one more time, let's just like how Jesus was tempted in the wilderness, and he came out of the wilderness not sinning and not being tempted because he used the word. So at the end of this message, let's be reminded of the word. Let's let this word be a lamp to our feet, a light to our path. My favorite verse of all time, Galatians 6:9. Do not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. You and I are more than conquerors. We have overwhelming victory through Christ. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God Emmanuel, God with us. Be reminded today that God cares about your vision. I care about your vision. And we together are telling you, keep going. To get through this rough patch, these trials and tribulations, this fire that feels like it's hotter than ever, is having faith. Use that mustard seed faith to move this mountain that's in front of you. Okay? All right. We're in this together, all right? Don't give up. Use that faith. Faith is the only thing that pleases God. And it says we receive faith by hearing the word of Christ. So you, by staying to this part of this message, you just got encouraged and you just got some more faith. All right? So I just want to say thank you so much for staying to this part of this video. It means the world to me. I want to know what you learned in this video. So just comment down below what you learned. If you could think of someone who could really use this message, you're like, hey, I was talking to my friend, I was talking to my family member, my coworker, and I was like, man, like we were talking about this same subject. Copy the link, send it to them, say, hey, I was thinking about you. Lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for staying to this part of this video. It means the world to me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.